Yo, what's up, guys? Today I'm about to be going over this trade recap that I took on September 10th. And yeah, if you didn't see the last video, the reason why I didn't post a lot prior to that video was because I was in the hospital. So now I'm going over the trade recaps that I took right before getting hospitalized. So, but I'm good now. That sounded low-key like sad for some reason, but I'm good now. So I was just not able to talk or like breathe. So now I'm able to record videos again for you guys. So basically, uh, we're about to be going over this trade recap, and it's pretty similar to the other one. So if you guys want more knowledge on trading in this type of way, I would really recommend after this video going to see the other ones and some of my other trade recaps as well. But yeah, so before I break this down, I actually have a video of this trade as well, and me basically hitting TP. So I'm gonna play that right now.
It's fucking cool.
And as you could see, yeah, it's like I hit TP with it. It was pretty smooth. And again, it was basically all green since I entered the trade. So yeah, basically the idea going into this trade was first that we were at the low of the day by far over here. As you could see, this is the 9:30 open. I could show you on a 15-minute time frame over here, so you could get a better visual of it. So we're over here all the way down here during the day, and we have a lot of liquidity to make up going into the final hour of the day. So basically, the reason why I say that is because there's literally only one way you could be aiming, right? There's literally no other direction. It's impossible for you to think that you're going for shorts at this point. So that's why it's such a clear example, and it doesn't happen, of course, every single day, this exact model. But when you're in the PM session and you're at an all-time low, it's very good probability because you know the bias, basically. So yeah, basically what happened was I'm about to mark basically the start of the final hour macro. Technically the hour is like over here, but we know most of the time we get the reaction after 3:15. So after 3:15, we shoot up over here and break structure clearly with displacement. I talked about this in the other video. Displacement is super important because although this might be like considered a break of structure, if we didn't have speed with full candles over here, I wouldn't be wanting to take this trade because it just shows that price isn't willing to go higher because there's not a lot of displacement. But since we displaced through this high, we just destroyed it. It signals to me, okay, we want to go up over here, and especially that correlated with time and the location of where price is at. So after that, we're going to talk about the entry. So we drop down over here, and it's like actually this entry was a bit hard to find. Like, where do I actually want to enter it? And I basically used the Fibonacci over here to find the equilibrium. So I know this is a level where price usually likes to reach towards. And as you can see here, bro, literally it's perfect delivery. We reach right here, we reject from the 50% level. But yeah, that's basically just to give me a clear understanding. So I didn't enter over here, but we had a breaker over here, so I could see, okay, this fair value gap over here is probably not going to hold because some people may enter on this fair value gap, and it's probably not going to hold because it's so much higher than equilibrium and way higher than the breaker. It doesn't even overlap with the breaker. So then I found another place where the fair value gap actually aligned with the breaker, and that's on the 2-minute time frame over here. Wait. Damn. Yeah. Okay. So as you can see here on the 2-minute time frame, we still have that fair value gap that's above the breaker, but we have another one here that is actually overlapping with the breaker block. That makes it way more probable that it'll bounce off that level. I like to view it, and if you guys watch my videos, you guys probably hear me say this a lot, but as fuel. So which level will provide us fuel to reach up? So this level has the fair value gap that will give us fuel, the breaker block that will give us fuel, and we're getting closer to that 50% level, which will also give us fuel. So there's a lot of basically a lot of factors over here that will push us higher. So that's basically my reasoning for entering here. You could have entered, I entered obviously at the open of this 2-minute fair value gap. You could have entered at the breaker. If you were very, for some reason, you wanted to enter very low, you could have entered at the 50% level. But again, the longer you wait, the more chance it is to miss the trade. And, people that would have entered up here, let's say, you'd have got a horrible risk reward, but you still would have made money. So it's really a balance between getting a higher risk to reward and also still getting into the trade. So that's why I look for these zones over here where it's a very high probability that we're going to reach towards. So yeah, breaker and fair value gap over here. and close to that 50% level. So once we reach there, there's barely anything really to talk about. We're just gonna go back on the 1 minute so we could see everything with more detail. So basically, the targeting was pretty obvious, really, because this is the place where it's a major high. Of course, you're not gonna take it at these little highs. Where would people put their stops? This is the first place where they would. This place is also very likely that people put their stops, and that's how we actually ran that out. But I like putting it at the first major high because that's the place where it's the first place where I could see a potential reversal. And yeah, so it ended up leaving 2.4. Well, this says 2.49. I think it was around a 2.4, maybe a bit 2.48, 2.4 around that. So it's a pretty good risk to reward. And yeah, it's pretty simple trading. And basically, you could see it was not really any stress because we go up straight away. We only had one candle here where it was red, then basically all the way up until the very end. So yeah, that's it for today's trade recap, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys like enjoy me uploading more now because I'm able to do it. So yeah, I'm very thankful. Again, I said it in the last video, but I hit 10K views on one of my videos, which I'm very thankful for. So thanks for you guys, and yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. I'm about to be uploading something pretty nice. It's like a unique video that I got the idea for. So you're gonna see that the next video I'm about to upload. I think it's going to be that one. And yeah, stay tuned. See you guys. Peace.